when I heard about people having anxiety, I never really understood what that means until it happened to me. So about a few months ago, I was at work, and I'm working as an ICU nurse, and I was at work and I was sitting and I was eating lunch, and it was just in the beginning of that coronavirus and situation. Nothing was still locked down. There was just like stuff on the news. Other countries. It felt like it's not coming in here, and I was sitting and I was eating. I was not thinking about anything, and that other nurse, he was sitting next to me, and he mentioned something about how people are dying and they cannot breathe. And then from nowhere, I just felt this gush of emotions, and I felt like this weird sensations in my body that I never experienced before. And I felt like I cannot breathe, and I don't know if that whatever he said triggered it, but I felt like I cannot breathe. I was shaking, my heart was pounding, and I couldn't keep sitting. I had to get up. I started pacing from back and forth, and I was like, something's wrong with me. I don't know what's going on. And just previously, like a few months before that, I had an episode of hypoglycemia where my sugar was like in the 30s. So I thought maybe that's the cause. So I quickly went and I talked to one of my colleagues, and she checked everything and everything was normal. And she was like, I mean, everything is normal. Your blood pressure is okay. Your temperature is okay. Your sugar is okay. I mean, there's nothing really going on physically wise. And I was like, well, I feel like something's wrong with me. Like, what can I do? Should I go to the ER? Like, I didn't know what to do. So she said, maybe you're having an anxiety attack. And I was like, anxiety attack? I never had anxiety attack in my life. Like, what happened? Why would that just show up right now? And backstory, I just maybe a month prior to that, maybe a little bit more, I decided to separate from my husband. And it was just that maybe a week or 2 weeks prior for him leaving the house. And I was really okay with that. I didn't feel like it's affecting me because I was complete with my decision. I was satisfied with my decision. I didn't have no regrets. But back to the story, my colleague, she was like, well, you have so many things going on, so many stress in your life. Maybe you're just taking so much on yourself. And I realized that maybe that's true. Maybe I just was taking too much things on myself. And um and I kind of talked to her, and it went away. And that day, a little bit. But then the next day, I was home. I was with the kids, and it came back, and it just didn't went away. And it was scary. It was the scariest feeling ever, because I felt like it's not me. I felt like my body is betraying me. I felt like I don't recognize myself. I've been like this happy person, always happy, positive, like, and now I have all these feelings of like, what if something happened to me? What if something happened to the kids? What's gonna be with the kids? Like, how am I gonna be able to deal with everything by myself? I was scared about the corona. What if it comes in here and I'll get sick and something, I will die and the kids will stay by themselves? And I just had all these emotions and thoughts, and I felt like I don't have a place in this world. I felt like I'm losing myself. I'm losing everything. Like, it wasn't me. Like, I felt like the person who I used to be is not there anymore, and it freaked me out. And I started talking to people about it and just tried to calm it down, because I felt like I kind of lost the purpose to live. And I said, how is that possible? Of course I have a purpose to live. Of course I have something to live for. Like, I have my kids. How can I even think about that stuff? Like, I would never hurt myself. But it definitely was something that I was like thinking in my head, like, I understand how people can do it. But then at the same time, like, I'm not a quitter. I'm not gonna give up. This is not how my life's gonna be now. And since that first episode, um, I've been on a mission of just controlling it, and it's still there. It's coming and it's going, but I'm making a progress, and I'm working a lot on myself, and I'm trying to control what I can control, and I feel like I'm getting much better. So I'm making this video because I think that there is people who probably experience this in this way or another, and I want them to know that they are not alone. And I feel like there is things to be done about it, and I don't think we're supposed to put ourselves into a box and labels ourselves as we have a problem and that's it. Now it's always gonna be there, because we just need to find a way to deal with this. I don't want people to give up. There is so much to live for. So I just want to dedicate this channel, and I'm just going to be sharing my experiences and tips and my journey, how that works for me, and hopefully I can help other people as well. And I'll be happy to answer any questions if somebody have, and I can create videos about different things that people are interested in. I started to do a lot of self-development, and I feel like I have a lot to share to the world, and I wanna do it. I wanna fight this that way. I don't want to say that I gave up, and I don't want nobody to give up. So I think that would be it for this video, and it's kind of long, but hopefully you stick to the end, and just let me know how the anxiety was for you and what kind of things did you do to cope with that. And I think that together we're strong. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.